Homeschool Dev. Welcome to the Homeschool Dev. I am back with another video after a long hiatus. But I've been busy, and when you're busy teaching and building apps, I really don't have time to make videos. But this one is a special video, and I would like all of you to make this go viral, because this is going to help junior devs. This is going to help anybody who is out applying for remote job positions. So let's get into this. Here on LinkedIn, we have a notification regarding a job that I applied for as a junior software developer at a company called Supernova Technology. Now, this company contacted me via email with some information regarding their interview process, and they asked me to participate in an online interview. But first, I would like to say, please share, subscribe to the channel, right? Leave a thumbs up, and make sure that you leave a comment in the section below. That helps the channel grow, and that helps me know that I'm reaching somebody. And if you have ever experienced what I'm about to display to you, please leave a comment as well. So here, we're going to get into a little news clip about what I experienced, and I may stop this video footage to explain certain things as we go along. So please bear with me with that.
A labor shortage has led to millions of job openings, which means workers have more options. And while sign-on bonuses or other incentives are becoming more common, they're also being used as bait in many job scams. It's a holiday hiring blitz, companies adding tens of thousands of workers. But among the growing list of opportunities are decoys. Scammers posing as businesses on popular job search sites, intent on stealing your money or personal information.
A person is hired.
So here we're talking about fake recruiters who have fake business profiles, who contact you via these hiring platforms like LinkedIn and others. And so here I was contacted here on LinkedIn, right? But this is a letter saying, "Thank you for your interest in the junior software engineer position at Supernova Technology in Chicago, Illinois, United States. Unfortunately, we will not be moving forward with your application, but we appreciate your time and interest in Supernova Technology. Regards, Supernova." Now, my contact from Supernova, here's the software engineer position. Mr. Jeffrey Finn is the head guy for Supernova, not the head engineer. He runs the Supernova technology according to his profile on LinkedIn. Notice in the letter, no one's name is here under regards but the company's name. Here's an email from Supernova, Jeffrey Flynn. Let me open this right quick. It's just stating that my resume was hired as a perfect fit. And I respond, yes, I am interested in the position. And this is where Mr. Finn instructs me about the screening interview questions and the online interview process that Supernova engaged me in or I participated in. Let's see here. Oh, I do not want to. Okay. But these are a series of 8 interviews where we corresponded, and I did well on the interview questions. And so right after that process was done, 3 days later, and I think I can show this here in the emails, 3 days later. These are the screen. Okay. And I thank you for bearing with this video. I'm going off the hip here and I'm kind of prepared, but this is going to take some time. And I hope it helps someone out there because this is going on now this week. This has happened December 20th, December 17th. And so this is something that needs to be put out there to the community. Like I said, anybody who's a software engineer, they're targeting software engineers, they're targeting anybody that's applying for a remote position. So this should benefit and help someone out there. For me, it's a learning lesson. I never have worked in the industry and I don't know what the onboarding process for companies are, the policies and how to handle things remotely. So it was a learning lesson for me to get offered the job and receive a offer letter, which was from a bogus company and just a bogus recruiting process. Here is Jeffrey here on the 21st. Hello, Jerry. I received your signed offer letter. Kindly join me on Google Hangouts for the remainder of this briefing. I replied, thank you, I will do. Jeffrey contacts me on December 21st. I am waiting for you online. And this is when we get to the online chat. I arrived to the chat. He's already, hello, Jerry. And you can see it here. Hello, Jeffrey. I made it to the chat. How are you doing today? We're exchanging pleasantries. This is where it gets interesting. He said, I congratulate you on joining the team. And I replied, thank you for giving me the opportunity, Jeffrey. I'm looking forward to getting started. Jeffrey replies, we are honored to have you on board. So this last reply from Jeffrey, we are honored to have you on board, happened at 2:14 p.m. The next response from Jeffrey happened 5 minutes later. I didn't respond. Jeffrey invited me to the briefing, so I was waiting to be briefed. Jeffrey says, I need swift response, Jerry. And I respond, please proceed. He said, I've been waiting for you all day. Uh, and he's running down some information about I would be receiving some equipment delivered from the company. I reply, I understand. And he also informs me that I'll be meeting with the senior software engineer and the team via Zoom and Skype. And I asked him, so when is this scheduled for? And he doesn't reply. And he also tells me that I'm going to meet with a representative online. He never gives me a time or a day. So this is where it starts to get tricky. So, or interesting, or alert. There's a scam going on here. He's asking me about do I have access to mobile deposit? And I don't use a mobile deposit. I use a direct deposit from my bank. And he was instructing me or leading me to believe that there was only one option available, which was the mobile deposit that could be used during this briefing. But he asked me, where was my bank? And I told him my bank. And so he shows me a check here. This check is for $4,085.74. And then he uh, uploads another check with a different check for an additional $4,000 as well. And he instructs me to take these checks. These checks, he tells me to print the checks and take a picture of them, and then use my Wells Fargo bank app to deposit the checks. So I refuse to do so um, because I understand that that's not possible to take a copy of a check that's uploaded, reprint it, right, and take a picture of that check, even though there's a front and back to this check, and then scan that check to my bank, the bank that I use. They don't even have that functionality available. And most banks don't have that functionality available. Uh, Jeffrey was persistent in the fact that he kept pressing me to get the check printed right away. Um, he was so adamant that Jeffrey was willing to wait until I went and got the check printed because I don't own a printer. So I had to explain to him that at the end of the day, I explained to Jeffrey, I said, look here, you're going to have to send a physical check or direct deposit it into my account. I said, there's no way I can use a copy of this check to deposit into my account, right? Please send me a physical check or you can direct deposit the funds into my account. Jeffrey replies, yes, you can. And if you're not willing to, maybe you opt out. My reply to Jeffrey, I, I was annoyed from the first correspondence with Jeffrey because of his tone, the tone that he was giving. It was his vibe, the way he was talking to me. It just gave me a bad vibe. And then the fact that you're talking about money and this big sum of money, which is, not a lot of money, but it would have caused a big inconvenience if I would to have fell for this scam. Um, Once these checks came up, I knew that it was something bogus going on. And so I'm just trying to show you uh, what the experience was like for me. And I'm pretty sure this is repeated over and over and over and over again. Now, remember this? Yesterday at 3:20, I opt out. But let's go back here. Your update from Supernova Technology. This came to it is actually dated, applied. Okay, no. This came today. I opt out to place yesterday, but this happened in the process after I had signed the offer letter. So I wasn't a good fit for the company because I didn't fall for the okie doke. Because it definitely wasn't because of my skill set. And it's definitely not because I'm not a great problem solver or debugger. It was because you're trying to scam me and individuals who are in the same industry as I am. Not only that, you're trying to scam anyone who is applying for remote positions. I think uh, LinkedIn needs to investigate supernova technology because I have And I think that they should be banned from the platform forever. And Mr. Jeffrey Finn, I don't know if they're using your image or what's actually going on. So if you see this video, I hope you take care of uh, your profile image and handle whatever it is you need to do to uh, keep these fake recruiters and keep the fake recruiters from building fake business profiles. Like, this happened to me 2 days in a row. I thought that these were legit, and I even had a mentor uh, look at the offer letter and then research not this company, but the other company, and he gave me the thumbs up on it. But that video is coming at a later date. It'll be a part two. I can only expose one in one day. I really have fun doing this video. I haven't did a video in a long time. Like I said, I'm a full-time dad who homeschools traditional curriculums with a heavy tech curriculum.